What's up, everybody? Fender Custom Shop here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you about something that I recurrently get, as a question on my social media, and it's, as you might have seen already in the caption, about John Mayer. Since people seem to see that, I play two rock amps, they tend to assume that I am a John Mayer fan. In fact, I started playing two rock amplifiers over 10 years ago, and I learned about them because of Matt Schofield, not because of John Mayer. I learned later that he also played two rock amplifiers. So here's the thing. I know out there, we all are in one way or another, chasing somebody's tone in our journey with the guitar, chasing, also trying to find our own sound. But there seems to be a lot of people chasing famous tones, and one of them is John Mayer. John Mayer is a great guitar player with an amazing tone. So there seem to be a lot of misconceptions about tone. First of all, a lot of people looking for settings on how to set their pedals in order to sound like John Mayer. That's the first mistake. Copying the settings on the equipment it's not gonna give you a certain tone. It's much more than that. And if you want to get close, you have to know that the most important part is the amp. John Mayer's two rock signature amplifier was a limited edition. There are very few of them and very expensive, but there are alternatives. There's the two rock crystal, which is based on that circuit, and then the current traditional clean. It's basically the John Mayer amplifier. If you want a more affordable option, you have the Ceriatone Joyful Music, which is also a great clone. Now, about pedals. Everybody is crazy about the Ibanez TS10, and since John Mayer, started using it again, because let's not forget, Stevie was the first one to use a TS10 to play blues, and he used it. He used to use it just because the TS10 was what was available. He used the previous versions because that's what was available. And the TS10 goes for a lot of money, and also it's very fragile because it's made of plastic. So this one, the Maxon OD808, it's actually not an 808 circuit. It's a TS10 circuit. There seems to be a lot of debate online because it has a few more parts, but those parts don't affect the tone part of the pedal. So this is basically a TS10, and it costs, $60-70 online. So save yourself a few bucks, get a Maxon 808, and you'll be good to go. So what I wanted to show you today, is that with these things and vintage pickups, because also people seem to be very, very concerned about what pickups is he using, blah, blah, blah. And, if you give John Mayer a Stratocaster, he will sound like John Mayer regardless. So regular, 60s vintage pickups. I have a Stratocaster here with 1961 replicas from JM Rolph. I'm plugging into the two rock traditional clean, which is, like I mentioned, the two rock John Mayer signature, basically. And then I have the Maxon here, and I have a Centura. I know John Mayer uses more pedals, but today we're going to be doing some demonstration only with these. Also, another misconception that I read all the time is John Mayer's tone is scooped. Once he stepped on a clone or a tube screamer, there's nothing scooped about that tone. Plenty of mids, right? The tone might sound woody and, kind of hollow because of the amp, but there's plenty of mids there. There's nothing scooped about that tone. So let me show you a little bit of tones.